if you ask me, is it harder to be in a startup that's grinding for growth and success? Or is it more difficult to be on the corporate side and in the C-suite managing shareholders and a team of 60 people? Um, I'm not sure which one's more difficult. They're both incredibly challenging and very different. And so for me, I always kind of, as a startup, as an entrepreneur, I always kind of look down on C-suite people. Like, yeah, they just walked in and suddenly they had this title and all the resources and whatever. And it's like, that could not be further from the truth. Like, the people that are, dealing with that, the reason that they have the layers around them is because they're not just dealing with the team. That's more of a director level role. And it's important that you still are connected to the team, but you have to aggressively deal with shareholder concerns and manage that and keep that pressure from the shareholders, be that shield that keeps it from going down to your team and ruining morale or causing distractions. So um, it's an incredibly challenging job. And it's one of those where I don't know in which space I worked harder. I certainly worked differently, but it was kind of eye-opening for me coming from that world and having that perspective of like, okay, I've been on both sides of this and the grass is definitely not greener.
Yeah, being a founder is hard just because of all the effort it takes, right? But also C-suite's difficult. It's kind of like living in a real live episode of Game of Thrones, and you never know when someone's going to try to assassinate you. It's just
That's a really good description. Yeah.
Unfortunately it is.